shot, save it, bang, there you go. Maximize your movement speed with the Enforcer. After each kill, gain a buff to movement speed and health. Regain speed for a short time. Hack Sprinter, Scavenger, and Dexter. Honestly, these three are amazing for YY movement. This is incredible for YY movement. You want to be like some crazy speed demon that no one can keep a track of, exactly like this clip. Practice around public matches, just keep practicing. Of course, add more movement speed boost to your stim. Even if you're not low on health, you want to break someone's camera, you're in the middle of a moving on them, and they get you shot. Maybe they put a few bullets in you. No problem. Stim up. Now you're probably like, you're in a 50-50 chance of dying and not dying. So like, you can break their camera, do some crazy finisher. You know, like, I'll leak my builds later on. For the time being, I want to show you guys how I look against an enemy's POV. I decided to do split screen so you guys can actually see the difference between my POV and an enemy's POV. And of course, I'm on console, so I'm actually tapping the buttons one at a time. For example, like my R1 is my YY button, etc. So I'm going to have to control the split screen quickly to get to me. So I want you guys to see how it actually is with the sim. So you guys can actually see the perks, the settings, the sensitivity. Find your own settings, but if you want to really get used to someone else's settings, I recommend mine because I've been using mine for at least 6 years now, 5 to 6 years. So I'm going to be here. Okay, the split screen's going to be up here. Now, as you can see, I'm trying to make this video on TikTok very short and sweet so you guys can understand what I mean. So as you can see, obviously this is me, you know, not too much yet. But the main things I want you guys to learn is number one, aim strafe. Now, do you see when I strafe, it looks stronger on the enemy's head? Yeah. Believe it or not, strafing makes your aim assist stronger. All the streamers use it. Everyone uses strafe. Even I strafe when I aim. Strafing when you aim. Work on your aim before working on the movement. You can do both. You can add bots and do both movement and aim. But I recommend maybe one at a time, but it's up to you. It's completely your choice. Okay, so aim strafe. Of course, we've got the classic snaking. We've got snaking, which looks... It doesn't look that, you know, it doesn't look like crazy, anything like crazy good, but, you know, it is something, just to get the enemies, you know, just say that there's an enemy right here, which there is, get quick information, of course, maybe you can shoot me, maybe this is wallbang or wall, obviously I won't be hiding behind here, just an example, then you can quickly, like, slide to the left or slide to the right, maybe 360, maybe, like, some crazy movement, you know, you see how I'm barely moving and I'm already, like, you see, so another one I love to learn, I love this one, and for some reason the enemy player model looks so disgustingly untrackable. Look at this, I'm spinning in circles, but look how tough it is to hit. So if I'm doing this, it's actually quite hard to hit me. And another thing I love to do is I love to slide and spin. If you slide, it's too, you can get trapped. But if you add like a slide and spin, do you see how there's a major difference in just everything? Like, now you're dodging everything while you're doing movement and etc. You know, the list goes on. That's what I love to learn. So really add spins and maybe some forward ones, just, you know, run forward, add some spins, tag the guy. If he can't like kill you while you're shooting, you're spinning all of this, you know, sim up. Look how crazy fast it's added like a speed boost. Of course, the aim assist is going to be locking onto your enemy's opponent, but try not to run into him like this and get stuck like this, because this is a very common problem, especially in movement players, whether you're a streaming movement or you're a YY movement. I'm a YY, of course, you guys know this. So This is my favorite because it's very hard to track, especially with the slide and spin. The YY in this game, Bo7's the worst, but you know what? I still do it. It's just habit, and of course, it does help, and I guess it's very nice to clips and stuff. So you guys, you choose your own way of, if you guys want to YY or not, it's entirely up to you. Of course, the new jumping mechanic, the new jumping mechanic. So I'll explain the jumping mechanic. If you look with your left analog stick, right? So this is my movement analog stick. Your left analog, if you're an Xbox or PS5 or PS4 controller, you want to use your left analog stick. And as you jump, you see, if I keep my analog stick forward, I'm going to climb up and mantle up. But if I jump and pull my analog stick backwards, my character will automatically jump backwards. So a lot of people mistake using their camera. Well, you can use your camera. Like, for example, if I'm going to the left, I'm using my movement camera, my looking camera to the left, and I'm using my movement. So bam, So you want to use both. And it's not too hard, it's very easy. I've actually mastered it. Well, maybe I'm slowly getting to the jumping stage, but you see how, do you see how how this look from the enemy POV? Of course, the screen's a little bit on the, he's not looking directly at me or tracking me. That's because I'm only one person. But of course, do you see how it's very difficult for him to track me? Do you see, it's very difficult for him to track me and all of that. So, yeah, this is like it's just a very simple guide. Not really much from Bo6 because we've still got omni movement, we've still got slide backwards, right, left, forward. We've still got omni movement, so you guys can actually watch my Black Ops 6 tutorial. I know it's Black Ops 6, but you guys have to get used to the omni movement. So of course, go on Black Ops 7, practice the omni movement. The only difference, to be honest, is the wall jump and the actual player models when you spin around like this, like crazy, and YY is crazy. And look at this when I spin around and add a speed boost in. Look at this. Do you see how it was a lot more crazier? Now let me do it again. Because it adds like a speed boost. It's crazy good. I love the movement in this game. I love it. I think they should keep it like this. I just feel like Activision or Treyarch, they will eventually nerf the player model, because it's just too good. And also, another key, super key for movement players, or anyone, even if you're just an aimer, strafing as well, but controlling the center. You see my crosshair, right? I'm not doing all of this. I'm not using my entire screen for movement. You see, I'm not doing any of this. You see how there's no benefit in me using this entire screen? Because if I do the entire screen, I'm not moving as quick as I used to. But, as I like to call it, smoothment. So it's smoothment. So it's controlled movement. Let me give you an example. Of course, you guys see, this is just brainless movement. This is just brainless movement, okay? Now look at the difference between that. You just got brainless movement. Now look at smoothment. Check this out. Look at how controlled I am. Look at how hard of an opponent I am to actually track and kill. Now slide, spin and slide, add a stim boost, maybe add some omni movement to it, maybe stim boost again. It's difficult to actually hit someone like me. And as a movement player in general. And I love the knife inspections in this game. I absolutely love the inspections. The gun inspections are okay, but the knife is the best. The melee inspections in this game are top tier. And that's basically about it. Combine everything together, you become an unstoppable demon, speed demon, as I like to call it. However you like to call it, doesn't really matter. Anyway, that was it. That is a wrap. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you watched, enjoyed, and if it's actually improved you in any sort of way, it probably will. Skill-wise, aim-wise, movement-wise, subscribe, comment, and go follow my TikTok as well. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. lobbies. And that, I just flow with it.